Shakur Stevenson responds directly to Tim Bradley and those of us with a similar sentiment to Tim Bradley about him sparring Jake Paul to help Jake Paul get ready for the Gervonta Tank Davis fight before the fight ended up ultimately getting canceled. Now, I want to talk about that in this video. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. We're live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. Also live Sunday mornings with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Join the channel as a member. Drop super chats when you come by the live streams that we do. And if you want to debate, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email. And I also ask that you hype up the video. YouTube has a new feature that they're using to help content creators increase the reach of their videos and increase their YouTube algorithm, and that is the hype feature. All you gotta do is scroll over where you leave a comment at, and you can hype up your favorite videos. It's free of charge to you, and it really helps me out. So if you're rocking with your boy KO, if you're rocking with the content, please go hype up this video right now. But let's get into it. So Shakur Stevenson says that there's no brotherhood in boxing while continuing to maintain a fake-ass brotherhood. He has to be the most delusional, nonsensical person that I hear talking as a fighter right now in the sport of boxing in 2025. Let me read you his direct response to Timothy Bradley, and then I'm going to react to it for you. He says, "This is crazy right here at Tim Bradley Jr. I ain't tripping on your opinion, but my opinion is I don't count nobody pockets. If Jake Paul is making that more than me, good for him. That's what God bless him with. I don't put jealousy in my heart about what another person making. And ain't no boxing brotherhood code, because none of this so-called brotherhood had my back through my trials and tribulations." First of all, what trials and tribulations, bro? You've been coddled. People make excuses for you, including Tim Bradley for a long time when he was working for ESPN, Terrence Bud Crawford, Andre Ward. Every time you have a subpar performance, boxing has made excuses for you. You have been praised your entire career for subpar performances, while guys like Gervonta Tank Davis have been criticized for knocking people out. You'll win a boring-ass fight where you ain't throwing no punches, you ain't showing no aggression, you ain't doing nothing to show that you special, and people will call it a masterclass performance. Tank Davis will make it to where people can't even get past the 8th or 9th round, and people will say, well, he was losing the fight before he got a knockout. So I don't want to hear shit about no trials and tribulations from Shakur Stevenson, number one. Number two, the biggest and most indictable offense in that goddamn quote that he had was, ain't no brotherhood, this so-called brotherhood didn't have my back. Bro, you are the king of the fake brotherhood, dog. You are the king of the fake, I don't want to fight nobody because that's my brother. Why are you writing this shit like Keyshawn Davis don't exist? You were on record saying that you will never fight Keyshawn Davis, and you troll fans that criticize you for that with fake face-offs, and y'all we may spar one day and people gonna have to pay to see us spar, but we ain't never fighting for real. Oh, I'm gonna go up here to 140, fight Team Alifu, Telefimu, get the belt, then I'm gonna drop it so Keyshawn can have it. You got fake brother Ray Ford, he's your fake brother. Terrence Crawford is your fake brother, your fake big brother. And you even tried to make Abdullah Mason your fake brother. You tried to sick Abdullah Mason on Floyd Schofield at first, bro. But ain't no brotherhood in boxing, man. Get out of here, dog. This the shit I be talking about, y'all. This is what irks my nerves when people, like, that's why I document this shit in these videos so succinctly and so concise, because I want you to understand where my logic is and where my head is at. Because what punks like to do is they like to go back and say, oh, well, you used to be complimentary of Shakur Stevenson. Oh, well, you used to like Shakur Stevenson. Well, yeah, I did. At 126 and 130, I was a fan, bro. But as he got in the limelight more and he got put in more situations where he was under the microscope, I started seeing all this capping and shit. All this delusion and shit, man. What trials and tribulations he talking about? He has had one of the most tailor-made careers that you can have in the sport of boxing. He didn't have no hard roads, bro. When he turned professional, the young man got a big-time deal with Top Rank. Top Rank moved him and put him in a position to make sure he got world title opportunities, put him in main event opportunities. Got him the fights that he wanted, that he clamored for. Trials and tribulations, you get paid and you don't even generate the money that they pay you. There's not a single promoter that can say I made money off of Shakur Stevenson yet. And the nigga almost 30 years old, bro. Top Rank didn't get no bad from him. They kept giving him money. And he didn't produce not a single, pay-per-view, not a single huge live gate. He ain't able to say, man, I drew in 5, 10 million views for a fight, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Trials and tribulations, my ass. You literally getting paid from Turkey Al-Sheikh out of his sheer generosity. However many millions he making, he don't generate them. Trials and tribulations, but you one of the highest paid undercard fighters in boxing. For your last 2 fights, you have been one of the most highest paid undercard fighters in the sport of boxing, but you've had a whole lot of trials and tribulations. The fuck out my face, bro. People make excuses for you all the time. Your fan base make excuses for you all the time. The network broadcasters for ESPN, when you was fighting on there, they made excuses for you and made it seem like you was putting on masterclass performances when you were not. And now you saying shit like, oh, Tim Bradley, I ain't got to have no brotherhood. Ain't no brotherhood in boxing. You and your brotherhood literally went to help Jake Paul. You, Keyshawn, and Ray Ford. One cat from Jersey that's your little brother. How it ain't no brotherhood, but you and Ray Ford got to be the only people I ever seen jump another box on Twitter at the same time. Y'all literally jumped Shakur Foster on Twitter at the same time. Like, are we supposed to forget this shit, bro? While you sitting up here capping in line and shit, man, get out of my face, bro. This is Shakur fans watching this video. This be the problem, bro. This be the problem, and y'all get so mad at me, and y'all try to come at what I'm saying when you know everything I'm saying is true. It's shit like this. How do y'all overlook this? Sunchild, B. Hayes, bro, Luca, you know what I'm saying? All y'all, Jalen, all you Shakur fans, bro, how do y'all overlook shit like this, man? Watch this man say, ain't no brotherhood in boxing. Bro, you got one of the biggest brotherhoods, like y'all a goddamn fraternity or something. The active squad, bro. You don't get out my face, man. You cannot say there's no brotherhood in boxing while simultaneously calling somebody your brother and refusing to fight them because they're your brother. Dog, how stupid you gotta be. What are Jay Prince and Josh Dubin doing, bro? Didn't somebody tell me, I think it was my homie LaRon Jones. Who? LaRon Jones. Didn't my homie LaRon, and I know you watching, homie, didn't you tell me he hired a new PR firm to help him with his image and shit? Well, the PR firm should be fired for letting him say this dumbass shit, man. Do better, bro. Hopefully he get the Team Alifu Telefimu fight for the sake of his career. I'm not a Shakur fan, but I think it would be a good fight for him. I'm no hater. But keep in mind the reason that people such as myself are critical of that, because that is an instance where he wants to get the fight, and then he don't want to make another huge fight with somebody like Keyshawn Davis, who would be the #1 contender for his belt. He wants to drop the belt, go back down to 135 so Keyshawn can pick up the belt, and he wants to do that because they are brothers, bro. And they not even brothers. They fake brothers for real. But ain't no brotherhoods in boxing. Shut up, bro. I don't see how y'all do it. Real talk. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it at all. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below, smash like, sub up. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.